Team is back with us. We lost you in between. Saira ji, good to have you back with us. Should the marriage age be the same? Should it be 21 years? Are you...
Absolutely. No, why differentiate between the marriage age? Because a girl who's 18 and a boy who's 18 is equally vulnerable and equally naive and young, and they have a whole life ahead to decide on their course of life. So definitely it should be the same.
No, 16, 17, 18 and 21 is the difference being not being a graduate and being a graduate also. Education.
Yes.
That makes a difference. The other thing is political parties who are worried about the Muslim vote bank, quote unquote. 50% of that Muslim vote bank is women. Don't they matter?
See, I don't know why people are
Saira ji, interrupting you. Maharashtra Chief Minister back with Vinaya Deshpande.
Network 18's massive survey on Uniform Civil Code. सर यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड पे नेटवर्क 18 ने जो सर्वे लाया है उसमें जो माइनॉरिटीज के बारे में फियर्स हैं, विशेषकर मुस्लिम महिलाओं ने जिनका शिक्षण बहुत अच्छा हुआ है, उन्होंने तो ये कहा है कि मैरिज एज 21 के ऊपर होना चाहिए। काफी सारे प्रावधान हैं जिन्होंने कहा है कि यूसीसी के काफी सारे प्रावधान आने चाहिए। राज्य के मुख्यमंत्री के तौर पे आप इसे कैसे देखते हैं?
जो आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री महोदय जी ने यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड के बारे में जो उनका निर्णय है, ये इस राज्य के देश के प्रगति के लिए और जो भी वो करते हैं देश की भलाई के लिए करते। आज हम जानते हैं कि पूरी दुनिया में अर्थव्यवस्था की क्या परिस्थिति है, लेकिन ऐसे माहौल में हमारी भारत की अर्थव्यवस्था को बनाए रखना ही नहीं, उसके और ऊंचाई पे ले जाना, ये काम भी हमारे आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री महोदय जी ने किया है। देश को महासत्ता की ओर ले जाने का प्रयास उनका है और इसी में यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड जो समान नागरिक कानून अगर आता है तो सभी वर्ग के लोगों को न्याय मिलेगा, सभी वर्ग का उत्थान होगा, प्रगति होगी और उनके जीवन में आमूलाग्र बदल होगा। और जो आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी सोच रहे हैं, ऐसी सोच हमारे हिंदू हृदय सम्राट बाबा साहब ठाकरे जी की थी। वो भी ऐसा ही चाहते थे, एक देश में एक कानून हो, एक नियम हो जिसका सबको फायदा हो। और ये बहुत ही बड़ी बात है और इसीलिए हमारे बाला साहब ठाकरे जी का वही विचार था। आज हमारे देश के आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री उसी दिशा में जा रहे, इसलिए महाराष्ट्र सरकार की ओर से आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के जो ये सुझाव है या उनका निर्णय है, उसे पूरी तरह समर्थन है और सपोर्ट है और उनके विचार से हमारी सरकार महाराष्ट्र की सहमत है। न्यूज़ 18 को भी मैं धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं कि आपने काफी लोगों से बातचीत की है।
जी सर, नेटवर्क 18 से बात करने के लिए बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। दिस वाज सीएम एकनाथ शिंदे स्पीकिंग एक्सक्लूसिवली विद CNN News 18. Vinaya Deshpande from Mumbai.
Well, plenty of reactions coming through, some supporting, some welcoming, some are the others saying that the politics takes precedent. We differ on a policy level is what Mr. Udayanidhi Stalin had to say. Saira Shah Halimji, coming back to you. Though Muslim women not become part of the Muslim vote bank, that was my question to you. Is the clergy so overwhelmingly dominating that from Shah Bano case in the 80s till today, political parties are worried about what the clergy will think and what the men will think?
No, one thing I'd like to iterate one thing very clearly. There's nothing called a Muslim vote bank because Muslims don't vote en masse. And it has been proven on many accounts that Muslims don't vote en masse. They have their own varied opinions, that there are different factions within the Muslim community. So they will not go by the Shahi Imam or by Jama Masjid or any other cleric or any other self-proclaimed head of the community that, okay, this time we have to vote for the Congress or this time we have to go to the BJP. The Muslim vote doesn't depend on a particular religious leader. So I'm being very amply clear on that. Secondly, Uniform Civil Code is not about the Muslim community because firstly, we need to take care of all the communities. We need to ask whether the Hindu community, the majority community, are okay with tweaking their personal laws. Are they okay with going ahead because they get a lot of benefits within the Hindu joint family? So will they be okay with their benefits being taken away? Will the tribals be okay with their personal laws being tweaked? Will the Jains, will the Sikhs, will the Parsis, will they be okay with it? and then it will come to the Muslim community. But
See,
firstly,
there
we need
is
to
the
ask
Anand Marriage Act.
stakeholders of the majority
In the
community.
1950s, the Hindu personal laws got codified. All practices
Yes,
got codified
yes,
into a legislation. The only
But
thing
it
that
took a
was
long
resisted
time.
at that
The
no,
Hindu
only thing
code
that was
yes.
resisted at that time was by the Muslim clergy, and they said don't touch our Sharia or Shariat, and they said we'll go by a pre-partition and pre-independence law, that is a 1937 Shariat Act. Now, if you deep dive into that Shariat Act, that Shariat Act has also now been exposed. But my point is, so clearly it was a Muslim narrative. UCC was largely objected to by the Muslim community, and there was politics played, and the clergy was the one that was involved. Today, there are a lot of voices. There are a lot of voices that, and this is history, but I'm just saying today in 2023, should that discourse change?
So what I'm saying is, All India Muslim Law Board does not constitute of the Muslim community. If they have an issue with it, that's their separate issue. Again, I'm saying any other religious organization that claims that they are representing the Muslims are not speaking for the Muslim community. Like I said, Muslims are not heard, or they're not like, sheep where, one religious leader will give a diktat and the entire community will follow. They have their own minds, they have their opinions, there are various factions. We have the liberals, we have the moderates, we have the conservatives, and we have the orthodox. We have all sections of the Muslim community. So what is integral is to take everybody's account. Like right now, why? Political parties are agnostic about it, whether it is the left parties, whether it's the Congress or any other opposition parties, is because the draft is not ready. And once the draft, what are the points in the draft? What is the architecture of the draft? Once a draft is discussed within the stakeholders of the community,
the important aspect there, Saida ji, is that if there is everybody who says that there needs to be a common law for everyone that takes care of everybody's interest, and that brings parity across communities, that itself will create a mahal for a draft which will be uniform to everyone. Unless somebody has the intent that they want to protect their personal laws under the ambit of a common civil code, there is no need to fight. If common marriage age has to be 21, it will be 21 for everyone. If inheritance equal share is the one that is mandated, it will be the one for everybody. There are so many other aspects that will come through. But this is a sentiment. Saira Shah Halim, Zakia, thank you very much. Just a quick recap, ladies and gentlemen. Zaka Jacob and all of us will be through the day with you live, getting you more aspects of this survey. But right now, a quick summary of what we are revealing now in this special broadcast. First question: do you support a common law for marriage, divorce, adoption and inheritance? 67.2% of the respondents say yes. 25.4% say no. 7.4% sitting on the fence, but an overwhelming number wants a common law for marriage, divorce, adoption and inheritance, aspects that will be covered under the ambit of the Common Civil Code or the Uniform Civil Code. The next question of the survey, part of the survey that we are revealing in this special broadcast here, is the question on marriage, legal age. Do you support 21 years as the legal age of marriage for men and women equally? No disparity, no discrimination. 21-18 nahi hona chahiye. 78.7% of all the respondents are saying, 79% of the respondents saying yes. In fact, among the graduates, that number crosses the 80% mark. But a 74% even among the senior women, Muslim women, citizens, are saying yes. The marriage age should be the same for men and women. What are their points of view on adoption? What are their points of view on inheritance? What are the points of view on marriage and other aspects? We will get you all those questions that are part of this phenomenal UCC survey, India's biggest UCC survey, here on your channel, on your network, the News 18 network. We're going to take a very, very short break. Stay with us.